The Global Awards are the biggest African film event outside the continent. Sam Anwuzia is the head of the festival, also known as Zafa. He joins me now. Sam, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a bit about what these next 3 days involves for you.
Well, it's actually bring a lot of glamour into the African Film Award. We're starting it at the Greenwich Odeon Cinema, 10 a.m. tomorrow to 5 p.m. The ceremony will be opened by the Deputy High Commissioner, Nigerian Deputy High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, and it will feature many films submitted by African filmmakers across the globe, including America, UK, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and so many other African countries. So this film will be shown on one screen. We have invited some young students, to come and see it because this is education for students and children. We know that economy today is growing in the film industry, and that is why it is very, very important to me. And to see that many Africans benefit from this. We have collaborated with the British Film Institute to give them a workshop on the next day, on the 7th, from 9 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. There's going to be masterclass workshop for filmmakers, directing and acting, cinematography, and so on.
Okay, so a wide range of events, really quite spectacular. And we've heard about the Nigerian film industry, also known as Nollywood, and it is expanding and it's growing. What's your role in the industry? My
role in the industry is to actually take the industry from Africa. Nollywood will not be known in Nigeria alone without it being exported. And we know that the global market today is Britain, America. These are the areas. So bringing it to London, the center of economy, is one big thing for Nollywood. A lot of people will be looking on to see what this award is all about, and it's one of the biggest awards for African filmmakers, including Nollywood. As you know, Nollywood has become the second and the third largest film production company in the world.
But even though it's so large, it's not got the same mainstream recognition as, say, Bollywood has. We don't really see Nigerian films in our cinemas. You go to very specialist art house cinemas. Do you envision Nollywood becoming something that British audiences and audiences in the West will become very familiar with in the next few years?
That is the connection between the BFI. We want to standardize it. We want collaboration between the African filmmakers and the Western filmmakers and American, so that it will grow. And I give it to BFI. I said, take, for example, if a film is made by Bollywood, it's only seen by few lovers and many Bollywood lovers and international, but when it is made with an African actor, American actor, British actor, it becomes worldwide, a phenomenon. The market grows, especially now that film can only make its money in the cinema, the old cinema culture, and we want the African film to go into the same, to grow as big as Bollywood and Hollywood.
Now, we've got a trailer of one of the films called The Devil in Freetown. It's been nominated. Let's take a look, and then you can tell us why it made the shortlist.
Thank you. If you're watching that film, you can see that African film is growing big. We want to tell our stories. Only Africans can tell their stories by themselves, and that is why that film is chosen. It has exposed The Devil in Freetown is called. That tells us that behind every war and the violence in a country, there are some people behind it, and that is why Devil in Freetown has been chosen, because Devil in Freetown has exposed so many people, including the people in government. You don't even know where these crimes come from. Each year you hear about this and that. There is somebody behind it, and that is why we have chosen that film to equally show the world what it is in Africa. Irrespective of us hearing bad news and bad things in Africa, there is somebody behind it, and that is why we have chosen that film as one of the nominees.
I mean, definitely a very important part of Sierra Leone's history. You're also part of the celebrity campaign for It's My Magazine, looking at how your personal stories and your childhood has influenced your career. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, My Magazine actually is a magazine that I will support because it's digging out the origin of our generation and how do we come about it, what makes us. Even myself being in the film industry is because I was told by my grandparents in the royal family. They grew us up by telling us stories about our generation so that we can keep up to standard. And that is why My Magazine, this time of you know, we have this African Week in UK. So it has come at a very good time. My magazine exposes our history, the Black African history. How do we come about? What is our story? What is our history? And that is why I am supporting and campaigning for my magazine, and I will want people to visit that magazine and see what it's all about. It's a very unique magazine, and the people behind it are doing a very fantastic work.
Well, Sam, thank you very much for joining us, and I wish you all the best with the festival, and I hope you enjoy the next 3 days.